Have you ever felt that you went into a room where the people that you thought are yours thought that these are the people that are my bloodline, they're gonna make me feel the safest, the lovest, they are gonna make me feel heard, understood, all that jazz. And then you enter to this room and you are full of excitement, you are full of joy and happiness and love within yourself, and then you enter into this room and boom, they drop you with such a negative comments that it just takes away your even the need, even the want of being under the same roof. If you have been into this situation, first of all, you are not alone. I think I have been there, to be honest, and I'm still trying to figure out how to deal with it, how to get better with it, and how to handle myself in that situation. But what I have learned through this experience is that when we enter into a room full of people that we think are our people, right, and they just make us feel so bad about something that is so meaningful to us, that just usually means that they are not aware, they are not emotionally intelligent, and they just can't give other person the permission in their presence to be happy. Yeah. So the only thing I think is healthy to do is, rather than, and this can be difficult, this can be very subjective, I like to stay private. I like to stay in my own shelf, with my own cocoon, because we have limited energy in a day, and we have so much to do in our lives. We have to earn money, we have to maintain our professional relationships, our romantic relationships, and then family and whatnot, right? And during all this process, if we surround ourselves with the kind of people who are just leeching onto our energy, and just even in a joking way, this happens in a joking way, to be honest. This is what I have experienced. Some are very direct, some are they say thing, they do thing, and then they label it like, I was just kidding, you are too sensitive, you are too this and that, but I didn't intend in that way. But you did say it. And if you cared enough, you would have come back to me and said me, what you meant. But you cared nothing about, how I'm going to respond. And it's been so many years that you know me, so you know how sensitive I am. And just a second, if even I keep myself aside, are you ready? Would you be comfortable taking that comment back to you? You would not be comfortable with that. So don't say things that you can't take. Don't say things that can belittle other person's energy. Yeah. And if you choose to disconnect, they'll just tell you that you're too sensitive, too crazy, too this, too that, too this, too that, whatever. But they would never change. That's how some people are. And when you will see in closely into their lives, they do it with each and every relationship. So it's their disease, it's their problem. You just have to learn how to maintain a healthy boundary for yourself, so that the next time this sort of situation happens, it just doesn't affect you. Rather, you take this person as a person who, they're just that. It's their thing. It's none of my business. They're sick and let them be there. Okay. And this sort of thing can only happen when you have a very strong relationship with yourself, and at the end of the day you have at least one person who sees the potential in you, who sees the worth in you. If you are lucky enough to have one person, mwah, your life is amazing. But if you don't have any such person in your life, try to find ways, mediums. Like, initially I just had YouTube, I just had few tarot card readers who used to hype me up, and that was enough for me. I used to journal, I used to write down all my feelings, all my thoughts, and then I was okay. So we just have to find ways to not get affected by them. So that's all I got for today.